back to being fucking cold again. You happy?
I'm very happy.
Okay,
yes.
that's good.
That made up for whatever fucking movie we saw before this. Fuck that movie.
Start with the C.
Yeah.
Colloquial Beauty? No, it's the porno version.
Fuck. My brother finally got me sick. Shit.
It's when Will Smith's visited by, let's see.
I don't know.
Lust. BSN, S&M, and strangulation.
No. Will Smith, he's visited by Pornhub, Brazzers, and RedTube.
The fact that you know all these up your head is a little disturbing.
I mean, what? Those are just popular porno sites. I mean, you know.
I'm sure you frequent very frequently.
Please. I have a vivid imagination. Thank you very much.
Sometimes imagination only gets you so far. But yes, we got porno aside. We just got on La La Land.
Oh my god, I love this movie.
I had a feeling you would.
Yes.
I really liked it too. I really liked it too. I'm tired. I'm processing.
Yeah.
It's been an emotional week. So I've been processing a lot of emotions. Some while watching this movie. Some.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's life is life.
Oh yeah.
This is a really good movie. I have my complaints, of course.
All right.
I think it was too long. This did not need to be over 2 hours long.
A smidge, maybe.
You could have easily shaved 15 minutes off this thing.
I kind of liked the pacing. I don't know.
It's more towards the middle. I felt like it kind of chugged along at parts. Like you could have shaved some of this off.
Okay, a little bit off Summer, maybe. Yeah.
And I feel like the very last song I felt went on way too long.
It's kind of like that phrase. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it was like it ends as it begins, kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's still like it got to the point where it's like, okay, this is kind of starting to become redundant because I've seen like 20 other dance numbers between Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling up to this point. At the same time, I'm just seeing the same shit. So that's one like I don't need a. Okay, I'm just going to spoilers, obviously. I'll wait.
No.
I'll wait to get to that a little bit. That's. I feel like I should at least start with general thoughts. Like, no, it is really good. It's definitely a throwback to like I want to say 50s, 60s
yeah,
musicals.
it's like 50s, 60s musicals, but this musical I feel would not work on stage. Like this was specifically designed for film. It's
definitely designed with theater in mind, but I mean,
it works film
well in mind, but it's definitely meant for a theatrical release.
Yes.
But it definitely
see this movie in theaters.
It definitely takes inspiration from older theater productions, like older musicals that maybe you and I have done in college. I've done a couple musicals like this. I did Damn Yankees. That was kind of like this.
I did Sweet Charity one time. It's kind of ishish.
I don't know Sweet Charity. That's on my.
It's a Fosse one.
But I mean, yeah, like the story is pretty straightforward. Emma Stone's a struggling actress. Ryan Gosling's a struggling musician. They meet. They fall in love.
Oh yeah.
One of them finds success. That causes conflict. Conflict leads to breakup. Yada yada yada. You've seen the story before.
Yeah.
What makes up for though is like the fact that, like, of course, I like that Ryan Gosling is actually trying now.
Yes,
because he's actually been.
This was a fantastic performance. From Gosling.
Honestly, if I'm gonna pick Ryan Gosling roles this year, I still like him in The Nice Guys better, because The Nice Guys was amazing.
Oh, nice.
But Ryan Gosling's making good choices lately. He's actually like good roles and good movies.
This was a very good one.
I'm glad he broke out of his Notebook phase.
Yes,
because of that movie.
We don't say the N-word in my house.
It's not the worst in the fucking world. An ex made me watch it, but I did not have to watch the whole thing.
There we go.
Long story on that one, but anyway, where was I going with this? So I got flashbacks. Not in musical form.
Just going.
No, like I remember
Vietnam flashbacks.
I remember finding not that ex. This is the ex I actually still like.
I
remember. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I remember finding The Notebook strangely fascinating and just how shamelessly manipulative it was.
Yeah.
It's
a really fucked up movie.
I want to say it's so much fucked up. Someone's like, this is shamelessly manipulating teenage girls' minds.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I got out of it. Like, this is just shameless.
Yeah.
And those teenage girls ate that shit up.
My sister loves The Notebook. It's like, why?
I don't know.
She's all like, it's a love story. How is this a love story?
I don't know. It's what it is. But...
Yeah.
But no, it's like it's kind of interesting because like it clearly takes place in modern day.
Yeah.
But every style and music number, it takes like strictly like 60s or 70s at most.
Yeah, it felt like
maybe a little 50s,
almost 40s to me.
Maybe for the jazz, maybe.
Yeah, the jazz was kind of 40s, but
I don't know, I'd still say that's still like modernized 50s jazz.
Yeah,
I would
it was
say.
pretty good jazz.
But so like I was kind of wondering, like, is this because they just didn't have a budget to make this a movie that takes place in 1950?
I think it was like I think it was just kind of a I don't know. Like
no, I think what they were trying to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think another important theme in the thoughts movie is the idea of nostalgia.
Yeah, it's very nostalgic.
Not just in just music and culture, but also in relationships and stuff like which comes part later in the movie.
It's like the story is something you've seen a million times, but it's
it's well
really
presented and it's well acted.
The biggest strong suit for me in this movie is the music is fantastic, and one of my favorite parts of this movie, besides the acting, was the scenery. I thought the scenery was great. The scenery was gorgeous. Like they picked some really like beautiful eye-popping, like gorgeous.
No, like
scenery.
The colors really pop out. The cinematography is great. The dance choreography is also wonderful.
Yeah, it's very well done.
I think I like the stuff more in the beginning more than the middle, but then again, that's because there was a big tonal shift halfway through, which you expect from a movie like this. And I guess not a bad thing, because the emotional notes hit when they're supposed to hit. They affect you when they're supposed to affect you, and you care about these characters, and you like them, and you're committed to them. Ryan Gosling's kind of a douche through a good chunk of the movie.
Really?
I mean, he redeems himself, but come on,
there's a couple parts where I'm like, ooh, he shouldn't have done that. But
even like in the very beginning, he is that pretentious artiste type person that I'm not a fan to begin with. Oh, he is totally that guy.
I mean,
he's totally that guy.
Yes, he is. Most of my friends are that guy, but I mean, what was it?
You live in the theater department, man.
I do.
You surround yourself with that archetype. I can name like 3 people that I know for a fact would fit this archetype.
Yeah.
But the ones one's like, if J.K. Simmons gives you a fucking playlist, play the fucking playlist. Don't get like, don't be a jackass.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's like...
I mean, you were watching that scene and you were like, oh my god, you're fucking... J.K. Simmons just said not to do that. And I'm just sitting here like, play on, you beautiful human being.
No,
damn the consequences.
See, I'm the one guy in the back like, he's paying you to do one fucking job. And he doesn't have to. When a boss tells you to do something, you don't need to stand up for your artistic right. Pay your fucking rent first, all right? Then you can stand up for your artistic reason all you goddamn want. But in the meantime, just do your fucking job.
Literally every other movie, I would just be like, your boss told you to do that and you didn't do it. I don't know, but this movie, for some reason, it did not bother me. Like,
it bothered me. I'm like, dude, don't be a prick. Because I hate that kind of person. I had a director that was like this. I hate his guts. Who it's like they don't believe they're just making music or making a play or making this. They think they're making art. I hate those people. I hate that. I hate that pompousness. I feel like that holier than thou thing. Like, my artistic measure is more important than your stupid fucking playlist. It's like you have one goddamn job.
What was it? Once he's finished like noodling on the piano, when he's like deviating from the playlist and he finishes, everybody like turns and looks at him like, that didn't sound like Deck the Halls. What kind of establishment are you running here? So it's like, I
mean, would I prefer this kind of music? And if I was running that, yes. But at the same time, like, if I'm getting hired to do a job at a time when I really need the income, I'm gonna do what he fucking tells me. I'm not gonna pitch a hissy fit.
Yeah.
Like, I want to express artistic vision. You can do it on your own goddamn time. You're on J.K. Simmons' time. You do what that fucker tells you.
I like how you're only like expressing this through the J.K. Simmons part, but not like the later part where he like, what was it? He's like, he joined that band. And
but he did what he was told.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? He had a career for a while.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you just play along.
Yeah, but he didn't like what he was doing. That's what
he broke out of it eventually.
Oh, yeah.
So, it all worked out.
Yeah.
You made $1,000 a week? I would like cut
I
off.
was like listening to that. You know,
I would
like,
cut off my left
man.
testicle to get $1,000 a week. All right.
I would fuck you or not fuck you, but I mean, if somebody,
Promises.
if somebody was like, you know, $1,000 a week plus this, plus that, I'm like, I will fuck you for that money. Just like,
I'm like saying like, I don't know, man. This feel like really goes against my artistic measures. Pay $1,000 a week. Okay, where's the contract? Can I get the contract now? Give me the contract, please. Give me a pen. Let me sign the contract before you change your mind and realize the horrible mistake you made.
This is what happens when broke people watch movies about guys getting lucrative deals and shit.
It's like, you pompous self-righteous.
Oh, man.
What's the word? There's one more adjective I'm looking for. Entitled.
There we go.
Jackass. Fucking hell. You're getting paid to play music. Quit your bitching.
But it's not his music.
You can write your own. You can write your own. Your boss wants to play Yankee Doodle, you play fucking Yankee Doodle. You're like, you go, Yankee Doodle, went to town, riding, not a Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle.
Got another mortgage.
Went to town.
And is it
riding on my paycheck.
It's just me, or is Ryan Gosling singing just a little flat?
Oh, I mean, like, there were kind of parts where I'm all like, but
I didn't really buy into singing. I liked Emma Stone singing. I thought Emma Stone was great.
Oh yeah, Emma Stone's she's a
I'm
wonderful singer.
Oh yeah, like it's nice to see Emma Stone in a movie that's actually like legitimately really good.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling his singing. I mean, it had moments, but it didn't bug me. Like,
it felt too flat to me. Like, I felt like it wasn't really reaching crescendo he needed to.
Yeah. For me, like,
which is why he didn't sing very much in the movie. I'm willing to admit.
There wasn't actually a lot of singing in the movie, which I like. There's another thing I really liked about this movie is that it's kind of theatrical in the sense where everything is very deliberate. Mm-hmm. Like it's a lot more. It's a lot. Like whenever there was like a pause or like a beat or just kind of looks exchanged between people, you know, it is incredibly deliberate. Like that was meticulously planned. So like, you know, and the movie is full of that.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like theatrically, I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh man, that's good. Oh my god, this is fantastic. Yes. And, like, you know, like this thing is full of moments, and there are little moments. Like if you just kind of like, if you watch the background, look at background characters sometimes.
Oh no, I was paying attention to that.
Oh
too.
Yeah. You know, you see some really cool shit.
No, there was some impressive shot. There's some shot work. I like how a lot of it's done in continuous shots. Yeah. I thought that was nice.
It's a lot of it's a lot of showing instead of telling. Like
and like again, it's especially since it's clearly trying to emulate more classical Broadway musicals. Yeah. It's effective in that regard. Mm-hmm. I mean, like most of my complaints are largely nitpicky. I still highly recommend this movie.
Yeah. I got like a couple nitpicky. I mean, really nitpicky things.
I think mine are probably a bit bigger than yours, probably. Cause
mine are really small shit.
I mean, you're the theater guy. You live for this shit.
I live for this shit.
So,
when I was in the bathroom, I immediately texted one of my theater friends, have you seen this fucking movie? And it's just like...
I think I did that with Edge 17 to one of my friends. And like, oh, hear me out.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I think there's one other point I was going to make. I mean, like, it has good pacing, it has a good arc and everything for these characters. And here's a couple things about, one, I loved Emma Stone's song towards the very end when in the audition. I thought that was great.
That was a beautiful
that was
moment.
Genuinely, I think that was a fantastic song. I thought she did great. I love the simplicity of the shot, and the simplicity of the way it was presented. What I did not like was the final piece, and spoiler alert for the end of the movie. So, Emma Stone succeeds in becoming an actress, but they go the Notebook route in that she does not end up with Ryan Gosling. And then she has some other rando guy has a kid with them, and then they end up, for one reason or another, end up with a jazz club that he has now established for himself. That's given the name that she recommended to giving him, all that stuff.
That was so sweet. Sorry, I kind of like...
I more like the look of horror in Emma Stone's face, like, oh shit.
Oh, it's just so like, oh.
Like, of all the fucking clubs you could have picked, you picked the one with my ex.
My Ryan Gosling ex.
My Ryan Gosling ex smoldering up there on stage. But then, like, it goes in this I want to say at least like 5-minute long sequence.
Yeah.
Where it's like what the relationship would have been if he didn't fuck up, or like everything went the way they wanted to.
It was like what could have been kind of.
Yeah, and like at first I thought was okay. That's kind of a clever idea because it ties back to nostalgia and that they're thinking back in the times what it could have been, but what it ended up being, and like there's always that rose-tinted glasses when you look back in the past, especially like fond memories like that.
Yes.
What I did not like the fact is it kept going. Like after a certain point, I was like, okay, stop. This is not even 5 minutes long. And I got to the point where it's like, to me, it's just started to get repetitive because like I realized like, oh, I've seen these characters do these moves before now, and like now it's not as interesting. The sets are pretty, but I'm not really seeing anything I need to see because I know it's not real. So.
We may have some differences on that.
Fair enough. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on those kind of sequences in general. To me, it has to really serve a purpose, and I just did not feel like this served a purpose to me.
So, what was it? I mean, for me, it kind of like, what was it? For me, what I loved about that ending was that it's very like, I don't remember the exact phrase that, it's like a Latin phrase that translates to this. I was telling you on the walk up here. It was like, the story ends as it begins.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It was kind of like that,
and I'm okay with that. But it just goes on too long. Like I was like, it didn't need. You didn't need to go through. Oh, this is what happened if they got married. This is what happened if they got their own house. This is what happened if this.
Something else to know about me is I'm kind of a sucker for really good music, and I'm also a huge sucker for like not just dancing, but just kind of movement.
I mean, fair enough.
The movement in that sequence kind of had me through the whole thing.
Fair enough. To me, it's just like, I got to the point where I was like, can we wrap this up? I want to go home.
I mean, that's just 11:30 talking, man.
It's column A, column B. It's like, I'm kind of more like, I just kind of want to go home and drink a beer. So can we wrap this up? It's going to like 2 hours. I don't know. I feel like while it was pretty to look at, I feel like it didn't quite serve a strong enough purpose for me to be entirely happy they include it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Like if I'm kind of comparing this to like a more recent example I can think of, The Little Prince.
Okay.
Is the example I think of, where like the entire third act is in her imagination. At least that's my theory. I'm 99% sure I'm right.
Okay.
Do you see The Little Prince?
No, I did not.
That was actually a pretty good movie.
It's on Netflix, so I keep scrolling past it.
It's really good.
Check it out.
But anyway, like the whole third act is basically her in this imaginary world that she's kind of created. Although it never tells you that's what it is. You kind of go along. You kind of piece it together yourself, which I liked about that. But and it's like when you look at it from an era perspective, it doesn't need to be there in this long sequence. What I liked about it is the fact that it still served a purpose in that it was about a kid coming to terms with reality through a fantasy world. Because what leads up to it is that the old man that she ends up connecting with strongly, or had like built a strong bond with, ends up going to the hospital. Yeah. So that's kind of the preliminary to that scene. So like a lot of this is her coping with, realities and mortality and stuff like. It served a genuine purpose. Okay. That carried through to the end of the movie. This one, I feel like this was just a pretty fan service thing, so that way all the girls in the audience go, "Oh, like that's what could have happened. Why did they end up together?" And I know because I heard those fucking girls in front of us.
Yep, they were there. They were right over there. I heard them too.
Yeah. And I know who this is geared towards. And let's not pretend otherwise. I know that was directed.
Like, I mean, yes, it is totally
it's totally geared towards those people.
Teenage girl bait, but it's also very. I talk about a lot of stuff I was talking about earlier. Go for it. All right, it's at the same time though, from a theatrical standpoint, it's it's mostly just kind of draws you in, or draws me in anyhow, through sort of the music and the movement. The movement goes off the music. So the way it's it's presented, like it's very, very deliberate, and it flows well with the music.
It does. Yeah. I agree with you. I just think it went on too long. That's what it boils down to. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad sequence by any stretch of imagination. To me, it's like at that point, it just goes on too long. Yeah. That's all it goes. Like, I would have been happy if they stopped at like where they broke up. Like, but they kept going. That's what's like. You don't need this. I would have been happy with a rose-tinted glasses look back at an old relationship. I thought that would have been a fitting closure for that sequence. But instead, it goes going to, this is what happened if they had kids. This is what happened if they had their own house. What did it look like? That's like, you don't need that to finish the story. And to me, that's where it that's where it bugged me.
Okay.
That's why it bugged me. It's like I felt like it was too much. Right. And like again, leaving some stuff to the imagination would have been fine. If you wanted the little teenage girls wonder what it could have been, let them do that on their own. The fan fictions will be there.
La La Land fan fiction.
I'm sure it's gonna exist. You know it is.
Yeah, at some point.
But you know what's made me laugh though is at the very beginning of the movie when the girl starts singing, she hops out of the car and everyone jumps out of their car. Now here's the funny part. Here's the funny part to me is the guy next to me turning to I'm assuming his wife and goes, "Is this a musical?" And I kind of had to stop and look over like. No, it's an animated comedy.
Jesus. Oh man.
I was like, well, somebody didn't do the research here. Oh man, I thought we were in Celestial Beauty.
I could have sworn this was the theater for Rogue One.
What do you mean this isn't Shrek?
Oh my god, I got to tell you a story now.
All right.
Friend of mine took me to the midnight premiere of like, I don't remember what movie. I think it was like Harry Potter 5 or something.
Okay.
And he took me to the midnight premiere of this. Or it was just some movie. Anyhow, let's say it was Harry Potter 5.
Okay.
And he we're sitting in the audience, we finally get our seats, and this guy, this employee of the theater comes up, and he's like, "Hey guys, you ready for Harry Potter 5? And everyone's like, "Yeah!" And I'm all like, "This isn't Ice Age 3?
What kind of reaction you got out of that?
A couple people laughed, mostly silence.
That's sad.
Oh man, yeah. It
Crash and burn.
I mean, at the time, I thought it was hilarious. But in hindsight, I'm like, wow,
you keep thinking that, buddy. You keep thinking that.
In hindsight, I'm like, God, I was such a dick.
Me too. I was that same. It took me a long time to actually get funny.
Yeah.
I had a lot of awkward years.
Oh my God, yeah. Just.
But I'll admit, for a while there, I sucked.
Yeah,
I still suck now, but I'm slightly less sucky than I was back then.
You're getting more humorous. You're learning. You're learning how natural comedy is.
Well, at least you were listening that time.
Yeah.
Inside joke.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I just feel like when we talk, you're not really there.
I'm there. Sometimes I tune out once in a while.
What?
And. You fucker.
Everyone's going, what the hell are they talking about? No worry about it. Anyway. But no, I do really recommend the movie. It's mostly stuff that bothered me. It's just stuff that bothered me. If it doesn't bother you, I perfectly understand why. To me, it just, narratively, if it's theater, it's fine. If it's film, you gotta learn to make some cuts sometimes. To me, that's what it kind of boils down to.
All right.
I feel like there's one other point I wanted to make, but I completely forgot what it is. It'll come to me. But anyway, we can't waste too much time because we're running low on battery power. So.
Yeah.
So I guess trailers. I'm sure whatever thought I had will come back to me eventually.
Oh yeah.
Then we got the exact same trailer for 20th Century Woman again.
Yeah.
So let's skip that one.
Yep. All right.
Then we got The Last Word. Do you remember what that one was?
Last Word. Oh, that was Fuck. Oh my God. Yes, it was Shirley MacLaine. It's the one where she's like an old lady who's like really controlling people, and she's like telling a lady to write her obituary and how to write. Oh,
that's why I don't remember that. That's the Amanda Seyfried movie.
Yeah.
That's why I don't remember that trailer.
I only remember it because of Shirley MacLaine. Like, she's an actress. Like, She's like she was like a really popular actress a long ass time ago. She played Sweet Charity in like the movie of Sweet Charity.
Yeah, you can tell she had some work done since then. Which is rude to say, but I'm just. I think that's just the character she's playing. Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's a character thing.
I don't know.
Plus, she got really old. So
it looks whatever.
I think it looks alright. Like, I'm probably not gonna go out of my way to see it, but I'll probably rent it on like DVD or something.
I'd have to get like demand for it to see it.
Yeah.
We got Patriots Day.
What was Patriots Day?
That was a Mark Wahlberg movie.
Oh yeah, Boston bombing.
Yeah.
The Boston Marathon. Yeah.
Any thoughts on that one? Because I've already talked about it before.
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really have a lot for it. Like, it's an interesting topic for a movie. Like, I don't know. I think it's more of like a topical thing.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Then we got The Shack, which I leaned towards you and was like, didn't we just get out of this movie? Because I'm like, I feel like this is Celestial Beauty again, except they're not actors this time. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
It's good to see Sam Worthington working again, because I haven't seen him in anything in a long time.
Oh, Collateral Beauty.
Collateral Beauty. I don't know where I got Celestial.
I was thinking, like, what the fuck is... I don't remember seeing a movie called Celestial.
I am fucking tired. It's fine. Almost midnight.
Like, I did not draw any lines between that and Collateral Beauty, actually. Like...
Yeah, I did, because he's like, person grieving for lost daughter.
Okay, that's the part where it clicked in. But everything after that, I was like, it's going to be a slasher film.
Meets three mystical beings that help him grieve through his problems.
Except this time they're actually mystical beings.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. No.
So hopefully it'll be like the less shitty version. Like,
hopefully, unless it turns out to be secretly a Jesus movie, because I kind of got that vibe too.
Yeah, a little bit. But, oh my god. It's got that one actress. I can't remember her name, but she's an amazing actress. Oh my god. She was in...
I'm too tired to help you out here, man.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright, then we got...
that one with Emma Stone, and she was... Never mind. Alright.
Then you got the zookeeper's wife.
I thought that was Mother Courage for a moment, but that, like, and then I was wrong, and I was like, damn it, never mind.
My first thought was like, man, this sequel to We Bought a Zoo is really weird.
1939 Poland.
It's like, this is not where I thought the series was going.
Well, Kevin James Zookeeper took a dark turn. Did I take it back to movie Vietnam or like?
I think I was a movie thankfully I missed.
Yeah, I've actually seen parts of that movie. You know, you're glad you missed it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The last trailer we got was The Founders. We talked about that in the last video. So I'm still looking forward to that movie.
What was Founders? Oh,
McDonald's movie.
Yep, Michael Keaton.
I'm down for that.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be cool.
It's Michael Keaton. It's gotta be good.
Oh,
hopefully, maybe. Oh, yeah. Kind of. But yeah, that's the last one we got. So, any final thoughts for La La Land?
I love this movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
I mean, you know, it's a gorgeous.
If you like musicals, you'll love it.
Yes.
Like if you especially like old school.
This is the kind of musical movie people should see.
No, this is like if you like musicals, you like theater musicals. This is a movie made for you.
Yes.
I haven't really sat down and watched one in a long time, so maybe I'm too much like. Even like my cynical heart melted at points, so props where props is given. Don't give me that fucking. and there's the cynicism right back. Like, don't you fucking touch me. But
it's a gorgeous movie. It's it's theater made for film, and it works beautifully.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I want to go home.
Yeah, it's like midnight.
It's legitimately Christmas Eve right now.
Oh my god, Merry Christmas. Yay.
I gotta watch Sing next week.
Sorry, both my hands weren't on the camera.
I'm glad we've established that. Anywho, so thank you guys for watching. Merry Christmas. See y'all later.
Happy holidays.